So now they've launched another attack in here. I'm going to try and get this battle sorted with pretty quickly, because I don't want, the main focus of this turn to be Busan. So 3 points, they've moved forward and taken Bravo. I don't know, shouldn't have really done that, but anyway. Okay, so they have Bravo, they can attack any of these points as they like, and it's going to be quite tricky to defend it. Okay, vehicles, for some reason we lost all of our anti-tank forces. I don't remember them dying, but okay, let's just roll with it. Okay, we need infantry. These are the only anti-tank guys we have left, so we're going to have to deploy them smartly. I think we're going to take 2 here, 2 here, just because the forests. I want some forward recon to see what's going on, so I'll put 1 here. And these guys literally weren't going to do anything because their jets are just going to walk all over us. Let's see, infantry. I think those infantry like holding this area were good for an ambush. Of course I can't place them there. CV's good distance back. I'm going to get 2 recon vehicles, 1 here just to sort of be the backup spotter, and then 1 place here. He's probably going to die though, unfortunately. We don't really need artillery. These flamethrower, I don't even know why I'm bothering to spec into flamethrower vehicles, that's pointless. These guys, Eugen infantry could do a bit, but not. I don't think they're going to do that much. Anti-tank infantry, I'm going to hide 2 here and 2 here. Hopefully they drive their T-55s or whatever through, and that's all okay. I think this area is more important to defend, so I'll give our last Stinger to crew. I'll put them actually in the woods closer. 1 final touch, I'll leave 1 recon squad at the back, just in case they send anything through the back path. I want to know about it. Okay, finally, this is the last area for us to worry about. So, 2 recon vehicles here and here. Infantry, I don't see, that's the problem. I don't have any long range forces to deploy. All I have is flamethrower infantry, close quarters infantry. They're gonna have, see, it's just gonna have to turn into an ambush game. And might. I'm gonna take my best anti-tank infantry. We're gonna have to try and hold them up, because in the last game I put regular infantry in there and they were chased out by vehicles because they ran out of ammunition. So I'll give them 2 supplies and plenty of forces, but of course they're probably going to need support, so I'm going to give them a couple of basic infantry and a couple of groups of main infantry. Of course, if the town falls, then I don't have anything major defending this sector, but I don't really have any units that would be able to defend it at that situation. All of my HEQM forces have been destroyed, even though I don't remember them being destroyed. I remember them running out of ammunition, but that's a completely different thing. Maybe they took a morale hit or something. So these guys have got, so over here we've got a decent amount of forest protection. I think I'm going to move this guy all the way back. He won't have any cover, but if they move around they could get an angle off on him, and that's too risky. Either way, so I won't bother with these woods over here. Here I think is a decent defensive line, because we've got a lot of forests that we could be able to, you know, force them to get in close. And then up here, well, we're relying on the town basically. So these guys, I want to keep them here. Okay, they've got helicopters and a command helicopter. I want you to move to various spots inside the city itself. I want a good spread of forces. I don't want them to be grouped up. Okay, what have we got? MI8s. Let's minimize this thing again. I don't know why they bring that back every time. Basic rocket pods. Nothing too difficult. Let's get the infantry to spread out, and the actual vehicles with machine guns to start charging it. They might have a few rocket pods, but they're coming from different directions, and normally these helicopters run out of their rockets quite quickly. You can stop. You don't need to get any closer. We don't really want to get into range of their other helicopters here. Okay, we've got command helicopter and Mi-24. So they're going to be a lot more of a problem. But that command helicopter is quite a juicy target. I'm going to get some basic infantry, see if we can sneak in and knock them out of Bravo. Okay, helicopters down. We need to break the line of sight. Otherwise, those Mi-24s could come over and engage us with some ATKMs. You know what we need? We need some artillery. If we could bring in some rocket forces, we might just be able to knock out I mean, helicopters aren't known for their health. Mi-2s don't have any armor, and they are on the ground, so artillery could work quite well against them. And it's a corrected shot, so we've actually got some decent accuracy on them as well. Let's just reposition. We need to do a bit of micromanaging here. Get everyone into cover. Keep the vehicles safe behind. Move the infantry away from their transports. Wargame 101 basically. Right, rockets coming in. Oh yes, that's what I'm talking about. You know, you've already exhausted pretty much everything you have. Those guys are flying. Okay, everyone's flying. I mean, there's not really much more for us to spend our force on. I'll get those guys to hold back. The rockets seem to be quite effective on the Mi-2s, so I don't want to scare them off with an infantry charge. If a rocket bombard will do the work for us. Nice corrected shot on them. Let's advance the keep up, see if we can start spotting any more stationary targets. And I'm going to get a recon vehicle to see if we can start spotting Eugen sector. We might be able to knock out their command vehicle. I mean, this battle group has got really low morale. Only need about 200 more points of kills. Unfortunately, everything here is helicopter based. I might just have to resort to getting my Stainer teams into range.